never takes the trash out. He's always leaving stuff around the house.
He's mostly lazy. He's mostly just sleeping on the couch.
She's more of an aesthetic contributor more than a functional contributor. She looks good.
He doesn't like being cleaned. So, yeah, he doesn't like showering now.
He's a fabulous roommate. He's one of the best guys you could have. He's dependable. He's always there for me, and he's a dog.
What we found is people who own dogs are more likely to reach the guidelines for physical activity, lowering blood pressure and cholesterol, reducing stress levels, reducing cortisol levels, and increasing oxytocin. And then for your spirit, connection with the dog, connection with neighbors around you, and giving you a sense of purpose.
My dog's name is Charles River. We call him Charles. People call him Chuck, Charlie. I just like Charles. And he has lived at Harvard for now 3 years.
I couldn't imagine being in Wigglesworth without Duke. I think he's the best part of our room, for sure. Just kidding.
It's absolutely a daily occurrence that we have people coming up to us saying, oh my gosh, I miss my dog. And you know, you just see the smiles that he puts on people's faces.
Students will come in sometimes kind of anxious. We know that they want to say something to us, but we don't know what it is. And then they just start petting him and they start saying what it is we know that they wanted to say.
I've had students come to study break and be like, oh, I'm just here for the dog. And I'm like, oh, thanks.
No matter what happens over the course of a day, you take him for a walk and 2 minutes into the walk, you don't remember what you were upset about.
Especially in the wintertime, it's easy to just put your head down and disappear. But we're outside so much now, 5 or 6, 7 miles a day maybe.
It's something we can rally around, and it's something that brings all of us joy. We're able to really connect in a level that's very different than connecting about social studies or biology, because a laugh together is a real strong, powerful way of bonding, and dogs enable that laughter.
I thought I'd try these headphones today to see if I was loud enough and my voice was good enough. A lot of people say that the headphones help with your voice and seeing the noise level. Sometimes I notice my voice is too high or too low, so I wanted to try this out. I know if I look like a geek, I may look like a geek, but I'm going to try it out. Now let's go on to our mental health topic of the day. Harvard Medical Center newest therapist uses some methods to help his client stress. Squeaky toys suffered. Monkey even tasty treats. Meet Cooper, a 4-year-old Suzuki Tuz who recently joined the Harvard Medical Center School's Country Law Library as a registered dog therapy. Cooper arrived at the Countryway every Tuesday and Thursday, wearing his signature scarf, the one with paws, prints, and trailing across Harvard crimson background. No slouch, he put a full day of work behind the reference desk, walked past the shelf packed with books of right, pushes open safety gates, and you're entering Copper's office furnished with a comfortable couch and chair, water bowls and tools of trade. Want to play and blow off some steam? He's ready. A number of needed a good cry. He snuggles close. Just wanted to sit quietly and not talk. No problem. A game of tug will work for Cooper. Fetches his stuffed monkey with a leg made of rope. Before becoming a therapy dog, Cooper underwent training carrying canes, where he works at when he's not at Harvard. but you might say he was born to do the job. Ever since he was young, we realized that Cooper has very calming demeanor, and he is sensitive to people's emotions, says Dr. Luis Francisco, who adopted Cooper along with her husband, Dr. Paul Anderson, both researchers at Harvard Medical Center. This is plenty of research shows that there isn't just a shaggy dog. Studies going back to the 1980s support idea that dogs and other pets have enormous health benefits for people. Pets have been shown to lower blood pressure, improve recovery from heart disease, and even reduce rates of asthma and allergies in children who grow up with Fido or Frisky in the house. Pets also improve people psychologically. That's what it's done most for me and my feeling. We'll talk about that more in just a moment. Few studies, they improve people's psychologically well-being and self-esteem. Few students have addressed pets' workplace, but are less than scientific surveys in the countrywide of a lobby on these days. Cooper is working with confirms of every lots of smiles just this morning when someone comes by and says, I know it's, but he's just so happy to make, reports librarians Wendy's Brown. As for Dr. Francisco explains in the video accompanies in the post, Cooper Dust Counterway. He helps students and staff, faculty members who need little midday stress relief. Harvard employees can spend up to 30 minutes a time with Cooper by showing their ID in reference desk. Libraries visitors check Cooper out the same way they would a checkbook out, except that he stays in a safe area at all times. Cooper even officially enters Courtway catalog, where he is categorized as an antidepressive agent, an anxiety agent, that animals associated therapy, much like SSRIs or a depression medicine or an antidepressant is the word I'm looking for, is how dogs help people the same way as an antidepressant. So let's just say it helps your mood through so many ways. Seasonal affection and loneliness, boosts your depression stage, and all that stuff. And a dog can do that. That's just amazing. You don't have to be of Harvard to get to know Cooper. You can also follow his blogs. When I'm at work and with the dogs, at work especially, we'll run a lot of dogs. Favorites and sweep help to reduce stress and hang with them. Another message to me, a lot of pit bulls are really sweet. I know you think they're scary and dangerous, but it's just how they're trained. And sometimes they're very nice. They are a lot of protective, but that's because they love their owners. And they love them so much that they reduce plenty of stress off of me. I know they get a bad rep, but they are one of my favorite types of dogs. They have reduced my stress and also how could I forget about my dog Bo? Bo is a great dog and is so sweet and wants to make everybody's day just a little better. He can sense when I'm sad. He can sense when I'm happy. He loves for me to pet him when I'm having a good day or bad day. No matter what, Bo doesn't judge me like other people may if I have a mental health disorder. See you tomorrow for college basketball talk on Storm Court and more. And Tuesday, we'll see what we get to, but I've got a feeling it's going to be Stadium and possibly Justin Fields and more on Bears. That's Sam on Sports and Sam's Mental Health Day. Now moving on to college basketball. Kansas State Wildcats will play the West Virginia. West Virginia has struggled this season, and the Cats are 2 games below 500, and they're going to need to get to 500 in order to make the conference play, which means, in my mind, they will need to steal 1 game and win 3 out of the last 4. I'm predicting them to go 2-2 in the game under 500. They'll need to do some work in the tournament as well, probably. Like winning the first game might put you in. Winning the second probably still to put you in for sure. Maybe even if you do go 2-2. But the Cats need to go 3-1 to get to 500 on the year, which means an even record. Say you have 3 losses, or say you have 9 losses and you have 9 wins, would be like someone to get them in, and then do a front in the first round tournament. West Virginia has struggled outside and inside of conference play. Quinn Silasky for West Virginia will be a player to watch out for. For the Cats are Cam Carter, Taylor Perry, and now Arthur Kumlum, who led the Cats with 28 points in the win Saturday against BYU. All the Cats by 15, 75-60. That's Sam on Sports.